Hi, we're Group 26, Haskell Curry, and this is our CS 411 project, Bebop. So, Bebop is a messaging app that only allows users to message people in the same location. Um, so, the first thing you can see here is we have a login page. This works the same as pretty much most other apps. You can make a username and password and then register, or if you have a pre-existing account, you can just log in. So I already made an account here, and I'm gonna show off how posts might look across different locations. So picking Naperville, for example, we're gonna see posts that are only made in Naperville, and we won't be able to see posts made in other places. So immediately you can see in the feed, there's a few posts that have been made, and these are sorted by from oldest to most recent. So one thing we can notice at the top immediately is we can add posts. So I'm going to say hello world classic, and we'll say tags. So once this processes on the back end, it should show up at the top, and there we go. So I can like or dislike this post. Can also delete it, and there it goes. And also on any post, we can also view the replies. So this post has no replies. We can say, what's up? And it shows up. So one other feature of this app is we can search posts by tag and see if we want to find something more relevant to us. Because let's say we're only interested in AMAs. Then we can simply search for AMA, and only this post shows up. One more thing noteworthy at the top here is we have the My Info tab, which shows how your account has been working and what kind of things you've been doing. So it shows the likes and dislikes that you've gotten, activity by the daytime, the number of posts you made, by location, and by tag. So this was interesting as we had to use a NoSQL database to keep track of this data as opposed to the rest of the app, which is done in MySQL. So that was one of our first advanced functionalities. If you're more interested, you can look at the report to see how we accomplished that. Another feature that's worth looking at is the replies and how they're sorted. So we can see here we have a few replies, and they're all sorted by recency by default. But if we decide to like the oldest post, incredible, and now we sort it by likes, it should show up at the top. There's also another way of sorting them by relevancy, which was much more in-depth and was our first advanced functionality. So we can see here there's a lot of comments on this one. But when we sort by relevancy, this one remains at the top because it's pretty similar in content, and thus our advanced functionality has assigned it a score that's basically deemed it more relevant, and it's showed up near the top. However, let me pull up then is not deemed super relevant by the app. So yeah, that's pretty much the main features. If you're interested in either of the advanced functionalities, feel free to check out the report. One last thing I'll showcase is if we go back to the login page and log in to the same account, but change our user, or change our location, we will get entirely different posts. And bam. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.